No, he wasn't. He looked absolutely washed. Get this guy out of here, man. He's such a troll. Some Chiquiano press conference has dropped here. This Kimpembe dude, man. Obviously, he went and had an entire interview. Blood, you played 5 minutes and nearly costed us a goal at least to concede. Oh, here he comes. There are obviously a lot of emotions. It was a long road. The road to finally free myself. True again, the sensations and bearing with my colleagues who haven't been together for a while, but most of them I've never played with them. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the first thing I mentioned when Kimpembe came on. Like, it's Marquinhos, Hakimi, Vitinha, Nuno. These were my first minutes. Matches are never the same as training. It's a lot of pride. It was long, not easy. It's a relief. I didn't think too much. I tried to play as I knew how. It's a comeback. It's not a comeback, Kimpembe. It's just some cheeky minutes. Just a precaution. Kimpembe. I feel very good. It was very long, but I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior, man. Get this guy out of here, man. He's such a troll. My teammates have always supported me. They're also friends for some of their brothers. We're family reunited during the period I lived. I always like to have teammates who always supported me. Finally, an actual quote I want to read. While I'm very happy, but for 2 years, his physical condition is improving. He's a real leader with a lot of personality. While no personal situation, the player we know, he's a leader in the locker room. He's been through a difficult path. Fortunately, I had the support of his family and his friends. Not you. Not you, Lucho. I think it's a happy day for him. He's a high level. He's close to reaching his maximum level. It's good news. It wasn't easy. If he's close to reaching his maximum level, then he's absolutely cooked. Spurs is a good level. It must be said that with the competition trying his position, but the game he gave us was adequate. No, he wasn't. He looked absolutely washed. No, I just don't like this was just a good performance by the team and everything. We're just gonna make it all about him and his return. Like, this guy shouldn't even be at the club, man. Not touch Presker. He's a warrior G. It's not agenda. I just think Kimpembe is a burden at this club. He shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here. He's not here because he's a good football player. He's here because of his personality and his leadership and blah, 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 and he's a TT from the academy. Yeah, because if he's actually close to his best. And I saw that Sevilla wanted him on loan and he rejected it, man. Lucho would never say something negative in press conferences towards a player. I think the only time he did it was like when Dembouz was dropping huge stinkers. Until I doubt, it's like him, bro. But why? Look, for me, Paco, the players that deserve a high wage are players that play and players that are good. I want Zag to leave the club because he's not good. I want Kimpembe to leave the club because he's not good. For me, it's really simple. And I think Kimpembe has just been tarnishing his legacy by staying here and acting like a child. And we cannot forget the drama that Kimpembe created. So when the team was bad and a lot of top PSG players like Ousmane Dembele, Nuno Mendes, Bradley Barcola were complaining about Luis Enrique's football, Kimpembe was like, this is my moment, and created even more toxicity, which is one of the reasons it took so long for him to get game time, because Lucho doesn't like him. Kimpembe has only been a net negative for this club for the past 2 years. I know he's done great stuff for this club. Same as Cavani, same as Thiago Silva, same as Neymar, same as Verratti. But when their time came to an end, we said au revoir. And yeah, sure, Kimpembe is from the academy. I don't think he should deserve any kind of special treatment because of that. He can retire and become a club ambassador. I have no problem. Him retiring and becoming a club ambassador and even getting paid for that. But as a football player, he's not a football player anymore. But that's the thing. I think this OG spirit is a bit too overrated. I think we've had players that have been here for a long time, such as Marquinhos, who can definitely get around with the OG spirit. Warren would take more of a leadership role. Other TTs like Mayulu will take more of a leadership role now that Kimpembe is gone. Kimpembe is like an uncle living at your house. It's like you don't want to kick your uncle out, but like he's not supposed to live there. Only personality we have under 23 players. I don't need on the pitch. I need him in the locker room. I don't need him in the locker room. We don't need him in the locker room. Give him time. No, look, when you've had the injuries that Kimpembe has had, you like the best level he can reach is like Stambouli. No, no, no. Respect Istanbul. Like everyone at PSG knows he should have been sold. Campos has been trying to sell Kimpembe for 3 years. All right, and let's not act like PSG have not. PSG have been trying to sell him. Kimpembe has done the absolute best, like a leech, to just stay at this club, and then he's always going to the boss Nasser. Nasser, please give me an extension, please, Nasser. And Nasser loves Kimpembe, and he's like, yeah, sure, sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Don't know. I have nothing but love for Prescott. Why I'm acting like a franchise right now, man. Can't hate him. I wouldn't even say I hate Kimpembe. I used to hate him. I just don't like how much attention he receives compared to what he does. I think this attention should go to Due, a baller. Should go to Barcola with the goal he scored. Should go to Kangeli. Should go to Fabian, Safonov. I don't like when these kinds of PR merchants, especially was doing before with the ultras and shit, man. I remember when we lost to Morocco and Marquinhos, the captain told him, Kimpembe, don't go to the ultras. Kimpembe still went. Like, Kimpembe is such a... I mean, that's the best example. It's like, sure, why... It's like, what? Like your uncle costs, like, can I stay at your house? You're like, sure. And then you don't want to kick him out, but like, yo, look, me and my wife, privacy, like, we want to be here, you know, feel a bit freedom. And Kimpembe's like, yeah, I will leave. I'll get a job soon. I'll get a job. And then you come home, he's sitting there watching TV. Like, yo, when are you gonna get a job? We do need him in the locker room. We have a bunch of youngsters in the team. Mentally, he's present. No, Kimpembe was not extended because of his presence and all of this. Well, it's mostly Kimpembe was extended for two reasons. First of all, Nasser, it was only Nasser that extended him. Campos did absolutely not want to extend him, nor did Lucho. Why Nasser extended him? First of all, Nasser felt sorry for Kimpembe, and I understand that. Kimpembe, you know, a legend of this club, has done great stuff from the academy, injured for a long time, you know, setbacks, coming back, then injured again and everything. And Nasser, you know, felt sorry for him. And, you know, we pay him his wage. He can go to our medical center and everything so he can get good. And the second thing, Kimpembe is a symbol, all right? Even if Kimpembe, like, doesn't play football at all, he's a symbol. He's a symbol of the academy, something that Nasser often talks about. He even once said, I want a team full of Parisians. So he has nothing to do with the locker room and all of that. That's just bullshit. It's Nasser felt sorry for him, which I completely understand, even though this is a football club. This is not a hospital. Second of all, symbol. Like, if Nasser goes, I don't know, to a place to represent something, he has Kimpembe with him. He's like an ambassador. And that's why I say, Kimpembe, just retire. You can become an ambassador. Then I would actually love you. You can go to the ultras. You can chill with the ultras. But he's not a football player anymore. Thankfully, he's not taking any minutes from somebody else. But imagine if he was taking minutes from Beraldo. I would be disgusted, man.